Hello, viewers. As you well aware that I am Dr. Jetling Losa, Professor of Law, and as you aware that on last Monday, on 4th of March 2024, in India and in America, the apex courts of the respective states have delivered some sort of landmark decisions. With respect to Indian apex court is concerned, is delivered a judgment that the legislators are no immunity of their functioning in the houses. And on the same day, in America also, a important decision was rendered by the Supreme Court of America. So already regarding Indian landmark decision, the JMMM case decision, I have posted my lecture, and today we discuss the American Supreme Court, another landmark decision. You know, in America, the elections are in the offing. In November, they are going for elections, and the two main contenders from Democratic Party and the Republican Party, the Biden and Donald Trump, they have yesterday faced the Super Tuesday, and they got the minimum support from their respective parties, and they are contending for the coveted post of American presidency. So both are fighting for the second term. But here, when the Donald Trump was relinquishing his office after his defeat in the hands of the Biden, on January 6th of 2020, there was a Capitol Hill riots what took place, and protesters were intruded into the Capitol Hill, and it was termed as a insurrection to democratic polity in America is concerned. And media and political pundits have openly stated that it is an act on part of the Donald Trump to give the power to the democratic elected president, Mr. Biden. So the issue is now surfaced before the courts at various places in USA, and again Trump had declared that he is running for the presidency for second term. So there are a number of suits were filed in different courts in America of his criminal sort of act. Again, the matters are pending, and he taken a defense that he is a president at that time. He enjoys the immunities which is guaranteed under the American Constitution. So in this case, basically the 14th Amendment to the US Constitution was questioned. You know, the Colorodo High Court, or to say Supreme Court, had barred the Trump for his involvement in the insurrection on January 6th of 2020. 6 Colorado voters, they filed a case in Colorado Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has debarred the Trump from appearing on the ballot. And the primaries are going on. The matter was referred to Supreme Court of USA to take a final decision by Trump side lawyers. So, what is the 14th Amendment to the US Constitution? So, 14th Amendment to the US Constitution is that it was enacted in the after post Civil War period, where it bars the presidents who take oath of secrecy and to members of the Congress, if they violate any oath of secrecy that to protect the constitution of that country, they are second time they cannot have the chance to occupy the coveted posts. So here the matter was hurried. Why? Because the elections are fast coming, are approaching in the USA. You know, about 23 years back, presidential election was disputed in a case called Bush versus Gore, that is George Bush versus Al Gore. And at that time there was a stalemate with regard to occupying the coveted post of the land. And after that case, after 23 years, again the Supreme Court has interfered in the presidential election matter. So the 9 judges who are sitting, they have unanimously taken a decision that the Donald Trump ballot, his name would be there in the ballot. So that means it has cleared away the path of his candidacy in the ensuing US elections. Maybe some of the judges are appointed by him during his administration, but the matter was thoroughly discussed and it was decided to avoid the future controversies. This sort of decision is made, and this name will be figuring in the Colorado ballot paper and American ballot papers. And one more important thing the Supreme Court has stated in this case is that the state cannot decide a national important, a constitutional important issue. Here, Colorado State High Court or Supreme Court may be taken the decision, but the Supreme Court of United States of America says that it is not the state has to take, it is the Congress itself has to take the decision, because it is a national interested matter. And still some more cases are pending against the Donald Trump, the contestant for the American presidential election, and to avoid the future sort of litigations, those cases may be coming for hearing in next month, that is in month of April. So it is to bring to notice that whatever position you are holding, that we are under the law, because they got elected under the law and they will be there under the law. That was a principle not only pertains to American Constitution or any other constitution in the world, but it is there around the world. So this is my lecture. Then thank you for hearing my lecture. Once again, I express my thing that please subscribe to my channel and watch my lectures. If you feel that which are informative and knowledgeable, pass over in your communities. Thank you, one and all.